Hardin County is like most all the other rural counties in West Tennessee. We have a problem with our economic development and our jobs. Well, what we did in Savannah and Hardin County was we looked around at our natural resources that we had. We have the river, we have Pickwick, and we have the beautiful Shiloh National Military Park. We have over 600,000 people a year that come through Shiloh. So we focused on that group of people, trying to get them into Savannah and Hardin County to create a more diverse part of our tourism. What I'd like to do in Nashville is be able to look at the other rural counties, help them and help their leaders, work with their leaders to decide what assets they have. And that's what we'll take to Nashville and use to promote all the rural counties in this rural economic depressed area. We've got to create jobs. Tourism is one of the things that we've used to create jobs in Hardin County. We're here at the Tennessee Street Park. This park was built 2 years ago. We just celebrated our second birthday. So I'm going to take you a tour through the park and explain how we did this, what monies we used, how we gathered them, and tell you all about the park. And my vision was to build a park that would be for every citizen to have something to do. So we got with an architectural team and an engineering team, and they came up with what I think is this magnificent. We wanted a centerpiece for the park, and that's when we came up with the idea of the huge fountain. And I want you to see our fountain and see how much it's the centerpiece of Savannah right now. It just brings joy to my heart to see these kids enjoying so much that it was only a dream 3 years ago, but now it has come to pass. Okay, we're standing in the courtyard of the new Tennessee Street Park, and I want to give you just a little background on how we built the park and how we funded it. As I've told you earlier, we always have focused on tourism for the last 10 years. Well, when we started talking about the tourism, we knew to bring people in here, we had to have a good retail base. Well, with our demographics being located where we are, we were miles away from Jackson, we're miles away from Florence, miles away from Corinth. So we decided to go get some of the big box retailers and try to get them interested in Savannah, bring them in, which we've done. And our sales tax revenue in 10 years has increased from $135,000 a month to around $275,000 to $300,000 a month, which is a tremendous increase just in retail sales. But retail sales produces our sales tax, which in turn produces the money that we can build the Tennessee Street Park with. This place has something to add to everyone that's here, and it was all done with the dollars that we have increased with our jobs and our economic development, our plan that we've had. This didn't happen overnight, and we've done it with the proceeds from the retail sales by growing our retail community. This is the newest addition we have to the city of Savannah. It's our Savannah Veterans Park, which I'm very, very proud of. We've worked very hard to bring this to the city of Savannah to honor all of our veterans that have served in the previous wars and ongoing wars as we speak. We decided that if we could put a Veterans Park here, that it would be a great use of the land. So going back to our retail base and our retail sales tax that we have, we conveniently figured out a way that we could build this park, which would serve twofold. Not only to use a piece of ground that we couldn't use, but also to honor each and every veteran in this county. It's these type things that you add to your community, the parks that I've shown you today, that I want to work with your leaders. I want to sit down with your people in your communities, and I want to work for you in Nashville so we can bring these type things to your community. It takes a concerted effort between local leaders and leaders in Nashville. I want to be that leader in Nashville that can sit down and can work out a plan for your community so we can bring things to your community that will bring in tourism, that will bring in retail dollars, that will make your community greater and better in the future.